Hey, Knowledge family, how everybody doing today? Let's talk about Wang Sushi. He done threw a toxic drink in this lady's face at a restaurant, and it was kind of bad, family. It really was. Not no kind of bad. It was bad, and it was at this crab seafood restaurant, and it was the Asian manager. He's like the bar manager of the place, and he threw a toxic drink in a black lady's face. They was having some type of conversation. He was behind the bar. She was sitting on the bar stool, and they said that she was complaining about her crab legs being cold. And family, y'all please hit that like and subscribe button, please. Appreciate it. Thank you for all those new subscribers that we got. Thank you to all our old subscribers. And if you're a viewer, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well, family. Please, it don't take but a minute. Y'all don't even get commercials and all that stuff, where some people have commercials come on, then you have to skip. Well, if you can hit the button to skip a commercial or something, you can at least take the time to click the like button. Please, and y'all don't get no interruptions doing my videos or anything like that. Just hit the like button. That's all I ask. Please, thank you. Please and thank you. But anyway, family, let's get right on back to this Wang Sushi. He had a confrontation with the black lady about her crab legs being cold. Okay, now he say he threw a drink in her face. I'm going to let y'all see the video, but I kind of want to explain it because there's something in that video that I want to point out to y'all, family. But he said that the drink he threw on her was a drink with lemon in it, okay? But something else had to be in that cup besides the drink and lemon in it, because she said that she's been suffering from loss of vision. Okay, she's having problems seeing. Everything's a blurry. Her vision is deteriorating. Okay, so now I really think, in my opinion, that it was more than a drink and a lemon, or lemon juice, or whatever he said it was. And he said it was a drink with lemon in it, and that's probably why her eyes was burning or something. But family, this thing here stinks. This thing here right here stinks. Because first of all, let me tell you now, Wang Fifi, he done sat up there and he had the confrontation with the lady and he threw the drink on her. Now, I'm going to let y'all see in that video and point something out, because when you throw a drink on somebody, you shouldn't really have to stumble the way I saw this lady here do. So in my opinion, it was chemical probably in that cup, along with some water and some lemon juice. And I'm going to tell y'all why I say that's what I feel it is, because everybody know, if you don't know, you go to my tutor section and you will see that I'm an inventory specialist. I'm an author. I have a book out. I help people and all that. And I was regional manager for retail stores and fast food stores and restaurants. Okay, now let me tell y'all something, family. When it comes time for some restaurants that I have managed, when they get ready to clean that grill, they will put degreaser. And don't try this at home now, family. This is something I'm telling y'all that they do at the office and the workplace, okay? Now, they will put degreaser and they will put lemon juice, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you, they use that degreaser for the grill, okay? And the degreaser has a mixture, even solution. It tells you how much degreaser to use and how much water to use or whatever, okay? So now, they clean their grills, their griddles, or whatever you want to call them, their stoves. They clean all this, their ovens. They clean it with degreaser. Now, after you clean this with degreaser, now I'm going to tell y'all about the experience of me, regional manager that's over all these stores and stuff, going in and looking at it, but I'm telling y'all what the method is, what a lot of them use, okay? So now, they will put the degreaser when it's time to close, or either when you're switching shifts, okay? Now, you will clean your grill off, you will put a little degreaser on there, clean it, you rinse it off and all that. Now, the best thing to bring out the furnish and the prettiness of the grill is then to pour lemon juice on it, and you spread the lemon juice. This is after they have cleaned their grill with the degreaser, rinse it off, make it look good, they dry it down and all that. Then they'll go get a bottle of lemon juice, and they will pour that lemon juice on that grill, and it brings out like a new look. It makes the grill almost look like it's a new grill. Okay, so that's the method that some of them use in the restaurant industry, fast food industry, or whatever. Okay, so now I've known some cooks, and they call them prep people in the back and things like that. Right before they get ready to clean stuff, they would put the degreaser and the lemon juice and all that stuff together. Some are not supposed to mix chemicals, but you know, you have seen, and you have to get on to the people not to do that. But some people will mix it together in that food industry. Don't do this at home. Now, I ain't going to say that no more. I'm just making sure that I'm protected and YouTube is protected, okay? So now, they would mix it in together. Then when they get ready to leave or clean it, they just pour that cup on there and go to cleaning and scrubbing or whatever and wipe it down, and it looks good, okay? So that's why I said, when the lady said her eyes and her vision and things like that was leaving her, deteriorating her, or being blurred, that I feel like it was more than just a drink and lemon in that cup, because you're inside of a restaurant that is known for using these type of chemicals inside of cups. Now, if you put it in, you know, if you just put it just a little bit in a cup and then fill it up with water, whatever, you know, that's what they use. So I'm thinking that for her to say her eyes was blurry and vision and all that, those are the symptoms if things like that get in your eyes. Lemon juice, degreaser, things like that. Okay? So, the point is, he threw this, he said it was drink. She said it had to have been something else other than drink, because days later, her vision is still blurry and she can't really see. So we're going to check out that video right there, family. But she was telling him, you're going to see that they're having a conversation back and forth. And she said she was telling him her crab legs are cold. She want them hotter, or she want another batch of crab legs, something that's not cold. These right here are cold, and I want another batch, or I wanted them to be reheated, or whatever you have to do. But these are cold, okay? And that's when they had that little confrontation, and he threw that, he said, drink in her face, allegedly. And then she said it had to have been more than drink, most likely some type of chemical in there, allegedly, because of her eye vision, okay? So he done threw this mess in her face. And then you're going to see where some men in the neighborhood, in the community, that they're like activists and they watch out for the women and the men in the community, they are also going to confront this here man about throwing that drink or whatever type mess he had in there in her face, okay? So let's check that out, and then we're going to talk about that, because I got a lot to say about Wong Fifi, because Wong Fifi know he was wrong for doing that right there, especially to a customer. So I want y'all to check out this right here, family, because when he threw that on her, it was unbelievable. I said, I know this man here ain't do that. Now, why did this bootleg Bruce Lee sit up there and throw this drink on that woman like that? Like, She ain't nothing, basically, And y'all check this out. And I might have to stop it because I want to show y'all some things on here. But check out this right here, family. Okay? Now I want y'all to wait a minute. Check this out right here of how he do it. Now she's at the bar. Remember, she's at the bar and she's asking him about the drink. Now, I mean about her crab leg. Look at it. Now she talk. See how he threw it at her? Okay. Now look, after she throw that chair, look how she stumbles a little bit. She stumbles and she staggers. Okay? Now let's play that right there again, family. Because when he throws that drink on her, family, when he throws that drink on her, look at how after she throws that chair, how she tries to stagger. She stumbles to the right, stumbles a little bit to the left. It shows you that she really couldn't hardly see. See, if you throw water on somebody or you throw a drink on somebody, yes, shocking. And then they can throw something or whatever, and then it comes right back. You know what I mean? Your vision or your capability comes right back. But in this case, check out how she stumbles to the right, stumbles to the left. Like after she throws this chair, after he throws the drink on her, she throws a chair across there. And then you can see how she stumbles. Check it out. And then right after this, you're going to see the guys come in. Check it out. See how he took that drink? So now here, family, you can see he picked up a drink from, look like from the other customer that's sitting right there beside him. See, that's what I want y'all to see right there. And then I'm not gonna stop it anymore. But this person right here looks like he grabbed that cup from over there, or is that his cup that he normally have to get ready to clean the bar or something like that? Don't know. But just check out how she stumbles. Check it out. Look at that. Pay attention. She throws it. Look at her stagger. Check it out again. See that? That's messed up. And she got like a little lean. Now this right here, family, before I let y'all see this right here is a couple of days later when the activists come in and question Wang Susu and said, now that's not his name, y'all, but y'all already know that NJ. You know what? I don't know what his name is. Don't give a damn what his name is. None of that right there. But today he gonna be Wang Fifi, Wang Choo Choo, bootleg, Bruce Lee, and all that. Because that's something that you don't do. Is up there throwing that drink in a woman's face like that. But anyway, this is the part where the activists come in along with about 10 other guys who are activists as well, and young men in the community that protects their community when it comes to injustice, things, and people are treating you low down and dirty. So check it out. This is them going into the restaurant to confront Wang Fufu. I'll say it again. If she was making racial remarks towards you, why would you Now y'all see the other guys standing around too. Okay, so y'all see that right there. And y'all did see, like I told y'all, it was y'all seen that activist, he was standing with some other guys as well, you know, that were having his back as well. And then you see the girl that was with them, of course. It just tripped me out, family, that this man here had the audacity to throw that drink on that lady and not give a hot damn. Okay? Now, that's what really got me. I said, so you mean to tell me that he sat right up there and he threw that stuff on that woman. And he told that man, y'all heard him, family, that man said, okay, would you have to throw that in man's face? He said, yeah, I would have. He said, well, then do it. He said, well, I don't want to do it right now. He said, so you mean to tell me that you would throw that drink? If it was a man, would you have thrown it? Yep, I sure would have. He said, well, then throw it on me then. Throw it on me. I want to see you throw it on me. So he was like, nah, I don't want to throw it on you. You know, but family, please understand. Don't let people just treat y'all any kind of way. Okay? And as y'all heard on there, I don't know if y'all heard it, but when he threw that drink in that lady's face, family, the only thing Wang Choo got was a ticket. And that was a ticket of like a disorderly conduct. He didn't get arrested. He didn't get charged for assault. He didn't any of that. They just gave him a ticket and called it the day. Okay? So that's why then those activists came in and questioned him and all that stuff. But family, y'all have to understand. Y'all seen Wang Punk. Y'all seen Wang Punk. He sat right up there and threw that mess in that lady's face like she was less than human. Like she was less than the dirt on the bottom of his shoes. That's how he threw it. Y'all seen? He picked it up quickly and threw it. Now, it could have been alcohol in that drink that he threw. Because I seen he grabbed it from the counter. And like I said, sometimes bartenders, cooks, and all that stuff already have ready-made solution. Ready? Or then again, he could have grabbed it from the next customer or something like that. Maybe that customer was drinking alcohol. It could have been liquor. Because if liquor get in your eyes, that'll also cause you to eyes start burning and all that stuff like that. So it had to been something more than just drinking ice and just a thing of lemon in it. You know, a wedge of lemon. Nah, I mean, you know, that's what he say allegedly was in there. But the way I was showing y'all, look how when she threw the chair, she went over to the right, like she was trying to see a little bit. And that was right there on tape. You know, so Wong Punk did that on purpose. And he had no problem with doing that. And see, I'm going to tell you, because a lot of foreigners, not all, but some of them come to the United States with an attitude of black people are already less than. Okay? They see how some of this police brutality be happening and all other things be happening. And, you know, it's hard for black people to kind of get the justice that they well deserve. Sometimes, not all the time. But this is buried in their head before they even get here. That's most of them. Not all, but most of them already come in with an attitude that black people is less than the dirt on the bottom of their shoes. And it happens all the time. It happens all the time. And I did this video because it don't matter if you're black, white, other nationalities or whatever. I'm kind of tired of trying to get across to other nationalities that black people are human. Black people have feelings. And for some reason, they just can't get in their head that everyone is equal. No, no, no. You know, you have to be penalized by the color of your skin. And already taught that when you come over to the United States, we respect everybody but blacks. But the blacks are the ones who gonna support our business. Make that make sense. A lot of nationalities come over to the United States and feel like black people are less than, but they want their money. to make a living in the United States. Come on now. Which one is going to be? Which one is going to be? Because black people do support a lot of foreigners' businesses, you know, and have no problem doing it. But it seems like the majority of your customers is who you should respect. You know, like, hey, it seems like when a foreigner like Wong Fufu come over here, and most of his business is probably most likely 75 to 80% black people coming in there and buying from him. Because he's sitting right off in their neighborhood, most likely. Because you heard the man say, this is going to have to stop coming in our community, taking our money, but treating us like crap. So he had to have his place of business placed inside of a black community, but have no respect for the black community. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Because if we're not good enough to respect, we shouldn't be good enough for you to take our damn money. And people, we have to start waking up and realizing that. Really do. Really do. You know? Because most of them will come over here, treat us like crap, batter us, abuse us, assault us, like in that incident right there, and have no consequences. A ticket for throwing a drink in somebody's face. Oh no, couldn't have been in jail. You're going to have more than a ticket, bro. He would have had to go to jail. He would have had to go to jail. Or y'all would have heard about it on this platform, news platform, and everywhere else. You cannot throw nothing in nobody's face like that and just get a ticket. Y'all know how much germs is inside of a cup, even if it was a drink. What kind of germs was in that cup if somebody else hadn't already drunk on it? You just coming out of C19. How I know that the person that you grabbed their cup to throw in my face, how do I know that that person is not positive, C19 positive, or have some type of other germs going on in the mouth and you done threw all that in my face? That's assault. Come on now. Come on now. But the United States will throw out a hate bill in a minute for somebody else. But no hate bill for the very ones that's being hated on. Come on now. Come on now. Watch the attitude. Pay attention to who you spend your money with and who you do business with. Watch the attitude of these people that you go into their business. Watch their attitude. Watch their customer service. Watch how they respect you. See how they treat you as a return customer. Do all that. Because if they don't value your money, your return, your customer service, why are you shopping there? Why are you shopping there? I don't know why she went in Wong Shittery Eatery. Why did she even go in Wong Shittery Eatery? Anyway, because most likely these people has displayed this type of biased behavior, this type of prejudice behavior against black people that they're serving inside of that community. You already know this couldn't have been the first time that somebody had a problem with this particular place. This just didn't come out the blue. They've been treating them nasty. Most likely. Because we see it all the time when they come sit down off in our neighborhood, have a convenience store in the neighborhood, have a beauty supply store in the neighborhood, have a restaurant in the neighborhood, have all that in the black people neighborhood. How come they don't set up in a whole bunch of white people neighborhood? Because they don't get that support like that. The support comes from the black people, so that's why they choose to drop down in the black neighborhood, in the black communities. But then the black people, no matter how these people talk to them, when they come into their store, no matter all that, the black people still will give them their money. Why? Why? Why are you thinking less of yourself anyway? Because 9 times out of 10, this place had been treating black people like this. Been treating them like this. Giving them rude ass customer service. Giving them rude ass, like, they giving rude everything, people. They giving rude customer service. They giving rude attitude. They giving rude behavior. They giving rude everything. Everything in that place. They about throwing plates to it. Here you go. It's ready. Here you go. And taking their money and then treating. Well, what you want? What you want? What you want? Fried rice? What you want? What you want? Your crab leg? What you want? Okay, that'll be $18.50. Okay, that's just mean and nasty. Just mean and nasty. Instead of saying, wait a minute, hold on now. You ain't gonna say hi, how you doing? How was your day? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. You're not going to say any of that? See, they have a habit of treating your ass like shit anyway when they drop down in the community. It's time for the community to stop that. Demand respect from these people. That don't make no sense. Wrong Fifi done did that shit through that drink in that damn girl face. Most likely they was treating them people in that community like that for a long time. And he just felt like he been treating them and they been treating them like that for a long time. Hell, through that drink in that bitch face. Talking about him, bitch. Take that. That's how he felt. Shut up, bitch. We don't want to hear your mouth. You say it's cold, whatever. We don't want to redo. You eat it cold. She's like, I'm not gonna eat this cold. Now, this just a figure of speech. Now, I don't know if that's how the conversation went, but you saw them going back and forth. But I'm just saying, I'm not eating this. Well, we have no more. Now we have no more. That. And then she about said something, and he threw that drink in her face. Shut up, bitch, or get out one. Come on now. And this is happening all the time. Rude ass customer service coming from other nationality stores that black people frequently go in and shop and spend their money in. And they got to change. They got to change, people. And because they selling crab legs and seafood, the community saying, well, I don't want to go across town, or I don't have a car to go across town, or they done sat right down here. It's just eat. I know they rude, but I'm just going to go in there and get me some fried rice and some crab legs and things like that. But, I know they rude, but they the only ones right here. Bullshit. If they rude, stop shopping in it. You heard what that man said. We're going to make sure you go out of business. Nobody is going to be shopping here. And if you look, that restaurant was empty as hell when he went in there. It wasn't nobody. And that was right smack dead in the middle of daytime where they usually be crowded. Because you see when he threw the drink in her face, the place had customers in it. But when they went back to confront this man a couple of days later, Wang Fufu, when they go back to confront Wang Fufu, all of a sudden, it ain't nobody in the restaurant. Because they all came together and said, in that community, don't spend no money in that joint. Don't spend no money in that. Don't spend no money in that. If this how they gonna treat us, don't go in there getting nothing. And you see how empty that place was when they went in there. Everybody refused to get anything out of that restaurant who's black. And that's what needs to happen all over this United States. No matter if it's a beauty supply or a restaurant, what have you. If they're treating that community bad and treating the people in that community bad, stop shopping in there. Point blank, period. Pay attention, people. Know the signs. Know the behavior of people who don't like your ass. Point blank, period. But they want your money. Pay attention to the signs. You know? Because I know that I go somewhere in a, give y'all an example. Like you go to a hair store, beauty supply store, go buy a wig. Black women love to buy the weave and they makeup and they wigs and stuff like that. And you know, you could go in one of those Chinese places or whatever that sell this type of stuff, or any type of foreign places, but mostly Chinese places. You could go in there and you say, hey, I like that wig right there. $89.50. $89.50. Okay, well, it's $89.50. Let me see. You have $89.50. You buy. You go buy. You gonna buy that $89.50? You gonna buy? Well, I don't know if I'm gonna buy yet. I like it. I just want to know, can you get it and let me feel the texture of it? $89.50. $89.50 for that wig there. $89.50. You buy? You buy? You not gonna buy? You know buy? You know buy? Or you buy? I'm gonna buy it, but I need to just see it. See, people, when they start talking like that, first of all, they think you ain't got the $89.50, okay? And then second of all, they think that they can talk to you like that because of the color of your skin. And third of all, they feel like no matter how bad they talk to your ass up in that stinking ass, janky ass store, that you still gonna spend your damn money to them. And that got to stop. I just want the wig. I just want to see $89.50. $89.50. You buy, you know buy. You buy, you know buy. At the $89.50, it's synthetic. It's synthetic. You get it or you no get it. You no get it. Well, you know what? I tell you what. I just asked you to get it down. Let me feel the texture of the hair or whatever. You don't want to get it down, feel the texture. Damn this janky ass store. I go somewhere else and buy a wig. You know buy $89. Hell no, I ain't buying shit up out of here. No, I ain't buying nothing out of here while you sitting up there with your pants looking like the back of your ass, looking like cheese booty, like cheese melted inside your ass with your pants going all up your ass and shit. Oh, melted cheese booty talking that shit to me. Hell nah, I don't want nothing up in this store. I can tell you what you can do before I leave out of here. Go find some tweezers in this bitch and pull your pants up out your ass. That's what you do. Other than that, I ain't buying nothing out of here. They follow your ass around the store, old chink fish. Chink fish following you all around the damn store like you finna steal some shit. When they go to doing that, just leave up out of there. You don't have to give them people your money. Go somewhere else. And if a store is too far away, you don't have the transportation to get it or nothing, start ordering online. Go online and order it from offline. And have it sent to your damn house rather than keep supporting somebody that's treating you like shit. Let's stand. Come on now. They following you around the store like you stir-fried shit. When in all reality, they the damn egg roll. Egg all over their face. Treating people with disrespect and don't even know them but want the money. Want your money. And as long as black people continue to support places that's clearly letting them know that they don't like them, they just want their money, come on now. As long as you keep doing that, you're going to keep getting disrespected. You have to put your foot down and say, no, I'm not buying. But you have to tell them, no, I'm not buying nothing up out of here because of the way you just talked to me. And I refuse to give you my money when you talk to me like that. Work on your customer service. Work on your behavior for the black community, the respect of the behavior. Work on the respect of the black community because you're making your living off of us. And if you can't do that, I ain't buying shit about this stuff. And I'm going to tell my friends don't get nothing out this stuff. And I'm going to tell my friends not to buy nothing out this stuff. Word of mouth is powerful, people. Oh, backyard sushi. Gonna sit up there and throw that doggone drink on that lady. Don't know what was in there because clearly she going blurred and blind and losing vision and all that. So either they respect the money or you walk out. Point blank, period. Now he done slid his ass around that bar with them toy ass flip flops on, looking like a bootleg Bruce Lee, and then gonna throw some damn drink on somebody. Boy, hell to the no. Pay attention, people. And you see how quick the police was posted up when the activists came in to approach Wong Fifi. Y'all see how the police came in there and was like, hey, well, they want you out. They don't want you in here. They want you to leave. And so the activist asked Wong Fufu, he said, you want me to leave? He said, yeah, I do. He said, okay, I'm going to leave, but you best to know this. You will get no more support out of this community. And they walked out. But you see how quick those police stood there until they seen that Wong Fufu was safe. But when he threw the drink in this black lady's face, he just got a ticket. Come on now. Come on now. They was quick to come in there and post up for Wong Chi-Chi. Yeah, That's messed up when you give somebody a ticket. Give somebody a ticket when he should have been arrested. That's assault. That is assault, family. That really is. You know? But I am glad that these black men went in there and talked to him and confronted him about this matter. That needs to happen all over the United States. Everybody need to come together and protest or whatever you have to do to stores like that who treat black people. Come smack dead. The first place they go to is a predominantly black neighborhood and open up shop. And then treat them people in that neighborhood like doo-doo. But they still want that money. They still want your money. Come on, people. You know? Don't let people just play in your face like that. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. And just like them black men came for the black lady defense, black women need to come for black men defense for the black men who come to our defense only. I ain't talking about the bootlickers now. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the ones who respect us and will speak up for us and show that disrespecting a black woman is not tolerated. Then black women need to do the same for those type black men. Yeah, because I do all the time. I do all the time speak up for them. Yeah, But that's crazy as hell, you know. But don't give them a damn dime if they can't respect your money or you know. Because black people spend a hell of a lot of money in all type of businesses. But if they can't respect you, start ordering offline. You ain't even got to give them your money. Just order offline and have it shipped to your house, you know? And if that's the only seafood in the black community, then so sorry. We'll have to go to the grocery store or somewhere like that and just buy seafood and cook it at home. But we damn sure ain't participating and giving this business any more money. You got to learn how to speak up, family. You got to learn how to speak up because people play in your face all the time. That's just like I'm going to tell y'all this here story right quick and then I'm done. But it's like certain people play in your face. Now, it was a cable company that came in my yard. I ain't going to mention the cable company, but this is a cable. It's probably about 3 years ago, family. Came in my yard and all I heard was like a bunch of drilling. And I jumped up and I was like, what's going on? And my cameras was going off. And I'm looking at the cameras and I'm like, what are they doing? They in my yard drilling, just drilling. All I could hear. And I jumps up and I run to the door and I'm like, what are you doing? Now with some Mexican guys or whatever, and they saying we don't speak English. We don't speak English. They started drilling. I'm telling them stop. I'm going by the drill, telling them you can't drill nothing in my yard. No holes in my yard. None. They still act like they don't hear me. Don't understand English. Who do y'all work for? Who do y'all work for? They say, I don't understand English. Now it was about 7 of them, family, all around my yard. Now I done went in there and got some type of long stick, not to hit nobody with. Now, come on now. But anyway, I went and got a long stick because I'm trying to wave them out of my yard. Y'all, get out of my yard. They started telling me I don't understand English, no English, but that's all they could say. I don't know English. Okay, all right. Y'all don't know no English. I'm telling y'all to get out my yard. I done did all kind of sign language, all kind of everything to get y'all to get up out my yard. Now the neighbors and everybody coming out, talking about what are they doing? I don't know. Then somebody else tried to talk to them. We don't know English. We don't know English. I said, okay, I know something that'll help everybody know English, okay? So I come in and I get my dog, and he don't play. Everybody know. Well, the people who be around me, they know. He don't play, okay? So I comes in the house. I say, come on here. And I got his chain, right? Because he has a chain that ties in the tree on my yard. It has a beautiful tree. And I wraps his chain around there. And sometimes he just go all across the yard. But he goes right to the curve and he stops. Right to the curve, all around the premises, okay? Okay, y'all don't understand goddamn English. Y'all might understand this right here. So when I come out the door, we bust out. Because, see, he big. He kind of big. I had to handle. We bust out the door. And then he started. If they didn't drop them tools, family, they dropped them tools real quick. All kind of drills left in my yard. They all out there in the middle of the street. You understand? So you couldn't understand me, but you understood the bark. Okay, well, at least we're getting somewhere, okay? So then I ties my dog, chain him up on that tree, and I know he can't pop the chain. Now if somebody go to mess with me, he might will. But I know he ain't going to pop the chain, but he cutting up. He going all across the yard in the chain, and he goes right to the curve on every 4 corners of my yard. He not playing. Now they gets on the phone, all of a sudden calls the manager or whoever that told them to drill this shit in my yard, okay? So now they go and they call the manager, and my dog is cutting up. And I said, I don't care who they call him, whatever. So then the manager comes, and he can speak English. And he says, they are digging the yard to put some lines or something for the cable. But remind you people, I'm looking at this cable truck and I'm saying, I don't get cable from y'all. My cable come from somewhere else. It don't come from that bullshit right there, okay? So I'm telling them, well, why you digging in my yard? Because I don't deal with y'all anyway. That ain't where I get my stuff from, okay? Now, if my cable company would have asked me to do that, and this is the only way that I can get cable in my yard, yes, I would have let them do that. But this right here, I don't know who they is. I don't deal with them or none of that. So why is y'all coming over here? Well, we just need to do that for the other people around who are going to get our services. Well, then I told him, you need to go in their yard and you need to dig their goddamn yard, and so that they can have y'all services, because I don't deal with y'all services, okay? So now I gives him a deal, family. I said, well, I give you a deal. If you give me free cable from your company, I will then let you dig in my yard, and I drop my old cable company. And I start dealing with y'all if y'all gonna give me free cable and internet and all that stuff there. He talking about, we ain't giving you shit. Now that's I ain't making that up, family. He said those exact words. We ain't giving you shit. I said, well, then y'all pack y'all shit and get up out my yard here, because that way you ain't digging shit. How about that? So that's what I told him. Well, then you ain't digging shit, okay? So now he said, you don't tell us what to do. Your landlord has the right to tell me I can't dig in this yard. But as a renter, you don't. Who told this here nigga that I was a who told this Peckerwood, first of all, that I was a renter? Okay? So now I lets him say that. I still don't say nothing, family. I'm telling y'all the kicker. I said, I tell you what, I don't give a damn what you say. You ain't digging in this yard. You can't tell. You are not the owner. Call your landlord and tell your landlord to tell us we can't. I said, I ain't calling the goddamn thing. I ain't calling nothing. You can't come in here anyway because my dog out here. So I ain't even worried about it. So he said, I'm going to call the police. I said, call the police and I'm finna call the city. Because the city can verify that you cannot dig in my yard. So I calls the city while he's calling the police, family. Now this right here is crazy as hell. So now he called the police, I call the city. I tells the city, they directs me to the land and owner, you know, when you own your land and the house ownerships and all that, they direct me to that department, okay? So I tell them who I am, and they looks it up and see I am the owner, okay? So then I said there's some men out here trying to dig in my yard, and I told them they can't dig in my yard, and they told me that they can. And then he said that it's E's property. Now, family, I get on the E's part. I said, he says E's property. I said, ain't we need somebody out here quickly, because they calling the police. And it's okay that they call the police, but I need the city to come out here. They said, man, we on our way. Now, he done hung up from the police, and I done hung up from the city. Because I know the city is on their way. He done called the police, and the police is on their way. So then the police finally gets here before the city folks do. The police come there, and they said, well, man, could you put the dog up? I said I could come out there. But he on his property. He enjoying himself. I come out there, okay? So I goes out there on the street, and they say, well, ma'am, they want their tools, because to remind y'all, they done left all their tools in the yard. I said, I'm going to get them their tools. The city just told me to hold on, leave everything. They said, oh, you called the city? I said, yes, I did. I called the city, and they are on their way. And they're going to come and evaluate this whole thing and tell everybody that they can't dig over here, okay? So now he started, this cable manager, he started telling police, she can't tell nobody nothing because she is a renter. She's not even a owner. She don't own that house. She don't that. Okay. Then the police come over there and say, well, ma'am, he has a point. You do have to call your landlord because you can't tell them that they can't dig. I said, nigga, I am the landlord. I own all this. And he ain't digging nothing. Now everybody get quiet. See, that's what I'm talking about people playing in your face. Because of this color skin, I ain't supposed to own this. I ain't supposed to own all this. I said, I am the landlord and he ain't digging nothing. That ain't no E's property. Now, E's property, family, is a little bit of your property that the city and other contractors or something could have access to if it's on the deed to do that, okay? So you have probably a feet from the curve onto your property that, you know, like the gas people can use, light people can use, and, you know, other contractors can use, but it's just, and the city can use it. It's an E's property, okay? But where they was at was not E's, and my property only have a couple of inches of that right there to go through. See, I know all about what's on my damn deeds and shit. Don't come telling me about no E's property. You get your ass off my property here, because you ain't digging up shit over here. Finally, people, once I told them that this is mine, now everybody get quiet. Now they gets in a huddle and start talking. Now the police is telling him maybe he wants to go somewhere else and dig just to keep it down because she says she owns it. Yeah, Now the city pulls up. And the city pulls up, and it was a lady too. She got out and had her little books and all that stuff. She got to looking and got to assessing what's going on and assessing what is ease on this here. And then, guess what she said? Oh no, y'all got to go. Can't dig over here. Can't dig over here. Can't dig over here at all. Y'all gonna have to find another house. Y'all gonna have to, I don't know what y'all plan is that y'all have on y'all little old uh, planner thing of how you gonna do this and how you gonna do that. But y'all gonna have to rearrange that and leave this house out of that. Because you cannot dig over here. You cannot. And when I say Peckerwood got hot, I said, thank you, man. But you know, when she came, family, she did ask me, said, could you put your dog up? Because I can't assess with the dog. I said, oh, no problem. As long as you here, I'm good. So I got him. Come on. Brought him in the house, closed the door, and I came back out. He was still cutting up because he didn't want to leave me out there. He know that it was something real stinky and shaky out there with them old Peckerwoods and shit. So he didn't want to leave me. You know, he didn't want to stay in the house while I go back out because he was cutting up. He was even jumping on my door. He was pulling the windows and curtains and everything, trying to see what was going on. I'm trying to tell him to calm down and everything. He finally calmed down. But anyway, once he got in the house and she did her little assessment, yeah, bruh, you're going to have to take your little blueprint and redo that. Because you can't drill nothing over here. And him and the Mexicans and everybody else went up the street, but family, before he left, he said, fuck you. And he threw his middle finger up at me. I started laughing. I said, but guess what? You ain't dig nothing. But anyway, so that's what I want to tell y'all, family. Don't let people play in y'all face because of the color of your skin. I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is, family. Don't do it. You got to start speaking up for yourself and telling people, hey, no, I'm not going to shop here. I ain't doing nothing here. And then I'm going to tell y'all another one. I did go in a Chinese shop one time, and the lady there, I ordered, I love the egg foo young. I love that. I love getting that. And I like getting the beef with the rice, with the peppers and all that stuff in it, right? So I do like getting that. But that joker there, this lady here, she took my money. I go in there pretty often. But I went in there, family. She got my order. She already knew what I wanted, right? And Chinese shop. And I went in there. She, you know, paid her and everything. Before she fixed my plate, she sat up there and blew her nose through the paper in the trash, and then went over there and grabbed the tongue and got my food and started putting my plate in there. Talking about, your order ready. Your order ready. 260, your order ready. I said, no, my order ain't ready, baby. That can't be my order. And you done blowed your nose all over the front counter and shit. And then talking about, here go, yo, your order ready. No, my order not ready, baby. You best to put that shit back. Give my money back, first of all, because you done blew your nose, didn't wash your hands, didn't sanitize your hands, didn't dry your hands, didn't do nothing. Just blew your nose and grabbed a damn to-go box and a tongue and started putting my food in there. No, baby. We don't work like that, baby. Give my money back here. I'm going to go to another Chinese store. Because that right there. Oh, I'm sorry. I make again. No, baby, don't make nothing again. Because if you make it again, you still ain't going to go wash your goddamn hands. Yeah. So just go and give me my money back and let me go on my merry way. And I ain't went back yet. So, people, you got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. You got to pay attention. Don't just let people do you no any kind of way. Because first of all, okay, if you good enough, don't ever let nobody disrespect you and then want you to put money in their pocket. Come on now. Think about what I just said. Don't let nobody disrespect you. Then take your money and put it in their pocket or they register. Hell to the no. You and your money is more valuable and more important than to be disrespected like that. That's all I got to say about that. Gain knowledge to prevent blockage. And we all know what that means. The more you know, the harder it is for anybody to block y'all from your goals and success. Bye-bye. And Wong Chi Chi, you quit throwing drinks on folks, huh?